a Wikividi Documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Rajesh Khanna. Rajesh Khanna was an Indian actor, film producer and politician who is known for his work in Hindi cinema. He was referred to as the first superstar, and the original superstar, of Indian cinema. He starred in 15 consecutive solo hit films from 1969 to 1971, still an unbroken record. He did 106 solo hero films, of which 97 got released between 1967 and 2013. He acted in only 22 films with multi-star cast. 82 of the 127 films with Khanna as the lead protagonist were critically acclaimed films with ratings above 4 stars out of 5 by film reviewers of various newspapers unanimously. He made his debut in 1966 with Aakhri Khat. During his career he appeared in more than 168 feature films and 12 short films. He received the Filmfare Best Actor Award 3 times and the BFJA Awards for Best Actor 4 times. In 1991, he was awarded the Filmfare Special Award for achieving the feat of doing the most solo hero films in Hindi cinema, and in 2005, he received the Filmfare Lifetime Achievement Award. He was the highest paid Indian actor from 1970 to 1987, whereas Amitabh Bachchan shared the same tag with Khanna from 1980 to 1987. He was also a Lok Sabha member of the Indian National Congress from New Delhi from 1992 to 1996. He married Dimple Kapadia in March 1973, 8 months before her debut film Bobby was released, and had 2 daughters from the marriage. Their elder daughter Twinkle Khanna is married to actor Akshay Kumar, while they also have a younger daughter Rink Khanna. After being critically ill, Khanna died on the 18th of July 2012. Khanna has been posthumously awarded India's 3rd highest civilian honour, Padma Bhushan. On the 30th of April 2013 he was officially bestowed the title, the first superstar of Indian cinema, at the Dadasaheb Phalke Academy Awards. He has also been honoured with a stamp and statue in his likeness, and a road being renamed in his honour. Early life. Rajesh Khanna was born on the 29th of December 1942, in Amritsar in the state of Punjab, as Jatin Khanna. Khanna was adopted and raised by Chanilal Khanna and Leelawati Khanna, who were relatives of his biological parents. His father had migrated from West Punjab to Gali Tiwarian, in Amritsar. His biological parents were Lala Hiranand and Chandrani Khanna. Lala worked as headmaster of the MC High School in Boiwala, Viari district, Punjab, Pakistan. His adoptive parents belonged to a family of railway contractors who had moved from Lahore to Bombay in 1935. Khanna lived in Saraswati Niwas, in Thakurdwar near Gurjain, Mumbai. He attended St. Sebastian's Goan High School with his friend Ravi Kapoor, who later took the stage name Yitendra. Khanna gradually started taking interest in theatre, did many of stage and theatre plays in his school and college days, and won many prizes in inter-college drama competitions. In 1962 Khanna played a wounded mute soldier in the play Andha Yug, and impressed with his performance. The chief guest suggested that he get into film soon. Khanna became a rare newcomer who had his own MG sports car, who struggled to get work in theatre and films in the early 1960s. Khanna did his first 2 years of Bachelor of Arts in Narasji Wadia College in Pune from 1959 to 1961. Khanna later studied in KC College, Mumbai, and Yitendra studied from Siddharth Jain College. Khanna tutored Yitendra for his first film audition. Khanna's uncle KK Talwar changed Khanna's first name to Rajesh when he decided to enter films. His friends and his wife called him Kaka. Early career 1966-1975. Rajesh Khanna was one of 8 finalists from more than 10,000 contestants in the 1965 All India Talent Contest, organised by United Producers and Filmfare. Khanna won the contest. B.R. Chopra, Bimal Roy, G.P. Sippy, H.S. Rawal, Nasir Hussain, J. Om Prakash, Mohan Saigal, Shakti Samanta, and Subodh Mukherjee and others had created the United Producers Organisation and were the judges of the contest. He made his film debut in the 1966 film Aakhri Khat, directed by Chetan Anand, followed by Raz, directed by Ravindra Dave, both of which were a part of his predetermined prize for winning the All India United Producers Talent Competition. G.P. Sippy and Nasir Hussain were the first to sign Rajesh Khanna after he won the contest. Aakhri Khat was India's entry for the Best Foreign Language Film at the 40th Oscar Academy Awards in 1967. Khanna, in an interview to the newspaper The Hindu, said, "Though Aakhri Khat is my first film, I received my first break as a leading actor in Ravindra Dev's Raz. In 1967. My heroine was Babita, already a popular actress then. Though I had lots of confidence, I was shy in facing the camera initially. In my first 3 shots, I had to perform with stress on my body language and dialogue delivery. Though I was right with my dialogues, my movements were not up to the mark. Ravindra Dev explained me my scenes and movements very clearly, correcting my way of walking. Being under contract with United Producers, he got projects such as Aurat, Dolly, and Ittifaq. He was then noticed for his performances in films such as Baharon Ke Sapna, Aurat, Dolly, Aradhna, and Ittifaq. In Baharon Ke Sapna, the response from the public in the first week of run forced the film's ending to be changed from a tragic one to a happier one from the second week. Later, Wahida Rahman suggested to Asit Sen to take Khanna for the lead role in Kamoshi. Through Aradhna he rose to instant national fame, and film critics referred to him as the first superstar of India. Rajesh Khanna was cast in a double role opposite Sharmila Tagore and Farida Jalal. It also saw the resurgence of Kishore Kumar, who eventually became the official playback voice of Rajesh Khanna. They worked together until Kishore's death in 1987, and songs of their combination were released until 1991. In 1971, he acted in Hati Mia Sathi, which became that year's highest-grossing film and the biggest grosser ever till then. Khanna is credited with giving Salim Khan and Javed Akhtar their first chance to become screenplay writers by offering them work in Hati Mia Sathi. Javed Akhtar accepted and said in an interview, "One day, he went to Salim Saab and said that Mr. Devar had given him a huge signing amount with which he could complete the payment for his bungalow Ashiwa. But the film's script was far from being satisfactory. He told us that if we could set right the script, he would make sure we got both money and credit." Rajesh bought Rajendra Kumar's bungalow named Dimple in Carter Road for 31 lakhs in 1970 and renamed it Ashahid. Badnaam Farisht in 1971 was the first film of Khanna to flop at the box office since his consecutive 17 hits from 1969. In 1972, Khanna acted in 10 releases, 9 of which became successful. His Hindi films Dushman, Amar Prem, Apna Desh, and Mere Jeevan Sathi together earned more than 5 crore rupees. His other films of 1972 such as Dil Daulat Niya, Bawachi, Joru Ka Gulam and Shada earned more than 4.5 crore rupees. His next release Anurag was a hit. The film Malik, released in end of 1972, was unsuccessful. He made a guest appearance in a Telugu movie called Bangaru Babu, directed by V.B. Rajendra Prasad in 1973, which was a hit at the box office. As per the review of Roger Rani written in 2014 by the Hindu newspaper, the film did well at the box office and, taking into consideration the inflation as of 2014, the film would have grossed more than 100 crores. The attire worn by Khanna was a sleeveless shirt and trousers, thick leather belt, shoes without socks and a black cap. The Hindu review noted, on a lesser actor, the attire would have fallen flat, but Khanna, as a small-time thief, carries it with characteristic elan. Rajesh acted alongside Mumtaz in 8 films. They were neighbors and got along very well, which translated onto the screen. Mumtaz stated, "I would pull his leg and tease him about his fan following. Whenever Rajesh entered a hotel in Madras, there was a queue of 600 girls waiting to see him at midnight. As a result, even I would get some importance, as people would ask for my autograph as well." He was very generous with his associates and would party a lot. During the peak of his career, he would be mobbed during public appearances. Fans kissed his car, which would be covered with lipstick marks, and lined the road, cheering and chanting his name. Female fans sent him letters written in their blood. There used to be a line of cars of his producers and hysterical fans outside his bungalow every day. Actor Mahmood parodied him in Bombay to Goa, where the driver and conductor of the bus were called Rajesh and Khanna. Even today, he remains the favorite of mimicry artists, who copy his trademark style and dialogue delivery. During the filming of Amar Prem, there was a scene that needed to be shot at Howrah Bridge, with a boat carrying Khaina and Sharmila under the bridge. The authorities ruled this scene out as they realized that if the public found out that the star would be there, it may create problems on the bridge and that it might collapse due to the amount of people trying to get a glimpse of their favorite actor. Film critic Monojit Lahiri remembers, girls married themselves to photographs of Rajesh Khanna, cutting their fingers and applying the blood as sindoor. Rajesh was God. There has never been such hysteria. In the year 1974, the Filmfare Awards were held honoring the films released in the year 1973. Khanna was nominated for his performance in a complicated role in Daag. However, since Rishi Kapoor had paid 30,000 rupees to receive the Best Actor award for his role in Bobby, Khanna did not win the award for his performance in Daag. Several songs sung by Kishore Kumar in the 1970s were based on Rajesh Khanna. During the filming of the song, Mia Sapnan Ki Rani, in Aradhna, Sharmila Tagore was shooting for a Satyajit Ray film and director Shakti Samanta had to shoot their scenes separately and then join the scenes together. In the 1970s, his chemistry with Sharmila Tagore, Mumtaz, Asha Parekh, Zeenat Aman, Tanuja and Hema Malini were also popular with audiences. The BBC made a film on him, titled Bombay Superstar, in 1973. Shooting began when he got married and his film Daag premiered. In the video it can be noticed that Khanna was shooting for Aap Ki Kasam. A textbook prescribed by the Mumbai University contained an essay, The Charisma of Rajesh Khanna. Sharmila Tagore said in an interview to the Indian Express that women came out in droves to see Kaka. They would stand in queues outside the studios to catch a glimpse. They would marry his photographs. They would pull at his clothes. Delhi girls were crazier for him than Mumbai girls. He needed police protection when he was in public. I have never seen anything like this before or since. Music remained one of the biggest attractions of all Rajesh Khanna films throughout his career. His films were always known for the music, with chartbuster soundtracks. The reason for this was that Khanna used to personally sit in music sessions with music directors such as Kalyanji Anandji, R. D. Burman, Shankar Jaikishan, Lakshmakant Pai Elil South Dakota, Burman, Bappi Lahiri and select tunes for duets and solo songs in his films. He used to be personally present for recording of the solo songs to be picturized on him. Many of the musical scores for Khanna's films were composed by Lakshmikant Pai Elil, Sachin Dev Burman and R. D. Burman. The trio of Rajesh Khanna, Kishore Kumar and R. D. Burman went on to make a number of popular films, including Kati Patang, Amar Prem, Shahzada, Apna Desh, Mere Jeevan Sathi, Aap Ki Kasam, Ainabi, Namak Haram, Mahakaur, Kam, Pyar Hi Raat, Anshul, Kudrat, Ashanti, Ekar Tum Na Hot, Awaz, Hum Dono, and Alag Alag. Rajesh Khanna had 15 consecutive solo hit films between 1969 and 1971. These were Aradhna, Dolly, Bandan, Itafak, Duraste, Kamoshi, Safar, The Train, Kati Patang, Sacha Juta, Aan Milo Sajna, Mehboob Ki Mayandi, Choti Bahu, Anand, and Hati Mia Sathi. He had 17 consecutive hit films as the lead hero from 1969 to 1971, which included 15 solo hero films and 2 non-solo hero films. And as in Maryada, Khanna considered Guru Dutt, Meena Kumari and Geeta Bali to be his idols. Khanna said in an interview, "My inspirations include Dilip Kumar's dedication and intensity, Raj Kapoor's spontaneity, Dev Anand's style and Shami Kapoor's rhythm." 1976-1978. Between 1976 and 1978, Khanna acted in 5 box office hits and in 9 films that were not commercially successful. 7 of the unsuccessful films were critically acclaimed and have achieved strong cult status over the years among the viewers. These films included Mahbooba, Bundlebars, Tyag, Palkon Kitchen Mine, Naukri, Chakravyuha, and Janta Haldar, which were directed by Shakti Samanta, Shami Kapoor, Dindale Sharma, Mehraj, Hrishikesh Mukherjee, Basu Chatterjee, and Mahmood Ali, respectively. Khanna persuaded Samanta to cast his sister-in-law Simple Kapadia opposite him in Anurodh. Films starring Rajesh Khanna and directed by Shakti Samanta tended to be commercially successful, but Mahbooba was an exception. The change from romantic and social movies to action-oriented multi-starrers caused some decline of Khanna's career in terms of box office ratings. The declaration of emergency in India had angered the masses, and this helped films having the lead character revolting against corruption to become successes. Actor Joy Mukherjee made Chhela Babu, a suspense thriller in 1977, which became the only successful film of his as a director, and the unexpected success of Chhela Babu gave a boost to the career of Khanna. However, Khanna continued basically in solo hero socially sober household meaningful films during this era, and played a variety of characters in films of various genres. During this phase too he had box office hits like Mahakaul, Chhela Babu, Anurod, Khan, Tinku, and Bhola Bala. Khanna was the first choice of director Raj Kapoor for the lead role in Satyam Shivam Sundaram. However, Rishi Kapoor, due to his boyish resentments and since few members from the Raj Kapoor camp vehemently opposed Khanna being the lead, the role went to Shashi Kapoor. However, Raj Kapoor was determined to work with Khanna, hence he co-starred with him in Naukri. Brought to you by Wikividi Documentaries. Would you like